how you do anything is how you do everything. And this is very true. And I notice this, especially when it comes to fitness, okay? And because I do coaching, because there's other areas of your life we all have. We have our main focus. We have like the different aspects of life, health, wealth, relationships, whatever. And I always notice that when I have the most momentum in my life, everything's going well. Like everything. Like I'm the leanest I've ever been. I'm locked in physically. My willpower is amazing. And when everything feels like it sucks, it feels like everything sucks. And I think it's so true. How you do anything is how you do everything. If you are lackadaisical and you're not 100% in your life, in any area, I feel like it's really hard to be badass in one area and completely go the other way in any other area. And I think that's why fitness is so good for people, because it brings up your standards. A lot of people think, oh, I don't have time to work out, I have to give up in another area. But it multiplies your effectiveness as a human. It doesn't divide it, it multiplies it. And let me make sure that this thing is not, okay, cool. So make sure the audio is on. But it multiplies your total output as a human. And to a certain extent, yes, the people that are super advanced, it takes away. Like if you're super advanced and you're spending more time, bodybuilding at the gym than you are at that level, it takes away but once you are healthy and fit and you have your fitness in order, it's just like getting your fitness in order. If it's not in order, will multiply. And that is the point that I'm pushing, is if you're not in shape and you feel like fitness is you don't have time to be in shape, you don't have time for fitness. Got the sunglasses out. It's classic right here. If you don't feel like you don't have time for fitness, you probably feel like you don't have time for anything else. You probably don't text people back when they text you because you don't have the time to text them back. You probably don't make time for other areas in your life that are important because you believe that you don't have time. But the most important people in the world, the most busy people in the world who are also in shape, I guarantee you there's people that are busier than you that are in better shape than you, because they don't believe they don't have the time to work out. They believe that having their fitness in order allows them to make the time they do have more effective and more efficient, because they are more effective and more efficient as a person. You believe that you're tired and you don't have the time because you have so much energy, but you have more energy if you're working out. Imagine you're carrying 50 extra pounds around all day, 40 extra pounds. Imagine how energized you would feel if you took off a weighted vest and that was how you live now. That's what weight is. And you believe that you're too busy, you don't have the time, I got work, I got this. But the things that you actually are going to need to do to drive fitness, and that's what we do in our program, is we take the things that you're already doing, walking, eating, sleeping, and we allow those to push the results. So the only thing you would have to add is 60 minutes per week. And you're probably spending 60 minutes per week doing other shit. What's your screen time on your phone? I bet it's, and that's the thing. It's not that you don't have the time. It's you're unwilling to prioritize the time you do have. In 30 minutes twice a week is all we require. So when people tell me they don't have the time, I say, you don't have 30 minutes twice a week to better your life and be the person you want to be? If you can't spend 30 minutes twice a week to be the man you want to be for your family, yourself, your business, your career, and your future, and extend because it's like, I don't have the time, right? But you're going to spend less total time on earth if you don't lose this weight. Every 10 pounds overweight you are, I'd say that a year off your life. 50 pounds overweight, about 5, 10, and it's exponential. Right, you're 100 pounds overweight. It's not 10 years off your life. It's more like 20 years off your life. So it gets more years. It's like the first couple 10 to 20 pounds is not gonna kill you. But after 20 pounds overweight, every 10 years is like 2 years, 3 years, and your life is shortened. So you're saying you don't have the time, but your total time on earth is less because you're overweight. You do not get to spend the amount of time other fit people get to spend on this earth because you don't have the time. So the people who say they do have the time and they work out get more time. It's funny how that works, because how you do everything is how you do anything is how you do everything. And the people that I've seen that are the fittest, the most in shape, have their whole lives in order. The people that are fit have it going on in business, they have it going on in their relationships, they have it going on personally, they have it going on at the church, and it's a reflection of the internal values that we carry. And when you are in shape it transfers to every other area of your life. It does. It's why I believe in it so wholeheartedly. It's, for me personally, I noticed it. When I am lean and my diet is in check, I'm in check with my time and my schedule and my drive. And when I'm the most happiest internally, it's when I'm the most happiest in my business. And when I am mentally coming from a place of service, my clients are more happy because I'm serving them. So it's like we have to, a lot of times we chase the output, but if we just chased doing our best in every area, and yeah, sometimes your best isn't good enough, because if you're like, I'm trying my best, but you don't have the output, it doesn't matter if you're trying your best. So the idea is we just have to focus on making our inputs as good as we can possibly get them every day and keep improving them, and we will get the output. So I always say, if you focus on just doing it correctly, if you just hit the calories, if you eat the protein, if you do the couple workouts, if you get the steps in, if you just, wake up early and just get to work, if you just focus on doing everything as good as you can, then it'll be good. And that is kind of the idea behind it. And I really, really believe that how you do anything is how you do everything. And it comes with everywhere across life. The people that I know that are the most miserable, their rooms are messy, their fitness is not in line, they're kind of in shape, but they're not in shape, everything's a mess, they're kind of good, but they're not, they are not in alignment in all areas, and it affects them. And you always notice the people that are average everywhere. They're and the people that are exceptional everywhere. The people that are amazing in one area, and yeah, sometimes people will sacrifice other areas to be better in others. Someone like Elon Musk or Trump or these huge business guys will go so far in one direction that it does sacrifice other areas. But I believe if they had their health in order, they would be more effective. I genuinely believe, and that's what even guys like that don't even understand. They will rationalize it and be like, oh, I'm just working so hard. I get it, but I genuinely look at Bezos. Bezos gets it eventually. You become just more effective in total if you get your health in order. And you spend more time. So even if you're like, oh, well, I need to spend this time now. Well, eventually, you're not going to be on the earth long if you don't prioritize it. So that's what you have to do. And, pretty crazy, but it's just something I've noticed, and it's very, very true. With everything in my life, when I was doing schoolwork, it just seems like when everything's going the right way, it's all going the right way, because it's just when you have that little extra, okay, no, I'm not going to cave into the diet. I'm going to get up early. I got up early today, so I'm up early. So I'm going to keep on my diet, and I'm going to get my workout in, and I'm going to get my work done. And I'm going to make sure I answer everyone's texts. I'm going to make sure that no one has any questions and everyone's happy with the coaching. And that is what I've noticed. And when I'm sleeping in and I end up cheating on the diet, and then I end up being like, I don't have the time, I'm busy, blah, blah, and I'm watch a movie. It all is a downward spiral. And you can upward spiral the other direction. And a big part of it, I would say, is environment. And if your environment is constantly trying to drag you down, you're going to have a lot more of those days where the willpower just softens. It just softens your willpower. It softens your output. And I believe fitness consistently keeps your willpower in alignment, because you have to do it. And you're like, I don't want to do it, and you do it. And it keeps your willpower in alignment, because it forces you to get the things done you need to do. And that's why it's so effective. So that is my 2 cents. How you do anything is how you do everything. And yeah, that is it. That's the truth. And if you are, somebody who's struggling with their fitness, you're struggling with their health, you're struggling, kind of with, life in general, and you are looking for somebody to help you lose 20 to 50 pounds, and you want to do it without having to give up life, And that's the biggest thing, is if you want to improve your life, you can't do something that makes you sacrifice the things that make life life. And if you're looking to lose weight and you're looking to actually make fitness a lifestyle for you, which means that we're going to have to be able to be flexible. So if you want to lose 20, 50 pounds, you don't want to have to give up alcohol, you don't want to have to give up eating out, you want to enjoy your life, but you want to be able to improve it through a fit, healthy lifestyle that you can pass on to your children, to yourself, and you still want to be able to do awesome things, like take your kids out to eat, to dinner, and not have to give up those things. And you are super busy, so you want it to work into your daily life, and you want to be able to stay in shape no matter how busy you are. And you know, you're somebody who's got it going on with your career. You got it going on, but you need to have it going on in all areas, because you want to get more out of your career. You want to get more out of your relationship. You want to get more out of yourself. You want to get more out of your own confidence. Imagine you could get more energy, you could get more confidence, which would give you more energy, which would then give you more out of your family, out of your career. It would all upward spiral into you being exactly who you want to be, because how you would do anything would be how you do everything. In fitness, you're obviously doing a little lackadaisical, and I bet it carries over into other areas of your life. And if you would like to get that piece of your life and allow that to really tie the bow on the other areas of your life, to allow you to be the person that you ultimately want to be. And it sounds cliche, but it's so true. A lot of people hear these cliche things, you got to invest in yourself, you got to do all those things, but they don't do it. And if you're tired of being not a doer, you're being a sayer and a wanter, it doesn't matter what you want. It matters what you're willing to do to get it, to get the result. And if you're willing to invest in yourself and put your ego to the side and ask for a little bit of guidance, ask for a little bit of help, it's okay. You can book a call with me. We'll chat it up. We'll talk it up. We'll see where you're at when it comes to fitness, and I'll see if I can help you out. Okay, so if that sounds like you can book a call, or you're welcome to follow me on Instagram. And I just will give you like a kind of a disclaimer. If you follow me on Instagram, I always reach out to everybody just to like say what's up and give you kind of like a personal conversation, try to talk with you. So if you do follow me on Instagram, I'll probably reach out to you there just to see if I can help, because that's what I do. I do make these videos to try to help people. So I will probably reach out to you on Instagram if you shoot me a follow. But there'll be an opportunity to book a call with me, and there'll be an opportunity to follow me on Instagram if you look at the description below in this video. But other than that, I want you to win. I want you to succeed. I really do all this because I want to just earn the trust of people to work with me. And obviously I do a coaching business. And I won't lie to you. Like, I want to grow my coaching business. But at the end of the day, the reason I have my business is I would like to impact people in a way that they couldn't impact themselves. If I'm coaching somebody, I know they will not fail. And that's why I do the coaching, because I could sit here and try to motivate you all day, or I could hold your hand through the process and hold you accountable and actually guarantee that you hit your goal. That's what I do. I guarantee it. So if you would like guaranteed results, literally guaranteed, I guarantee it, on contract for you, let's chat. I'll see if I can help, and I'll see if what I do is maybe a fit for you. And we'll talk soon. Have a good day, and I'm rooting for you, man. Let's go.